SHOT Show 2015 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here with the Condor representative, Brian, and he's going to kind of take us through the different products that Condor is going to be offering. Some of them are new products, and some of them are continuation of products. So, Brian, if you just want to go ahead and kind of take us through the different products that you have.
A lot of you are familiar with the gear. Know we make a lot of different, backpacks. We got, probably 10 different ones on the wall here. One of the ones I like to showcase, this is our compact assault pack. Just a nice, lightweight, small backpack, especially good for, the guys that are trying to make a decent little bug out pack. And the thing I like about this is that we sell this pack insert separately, but it fits pretty much perfectly inside of this bag. And what it does, you just pull that out, and it's got this little organizer, so you can use it as like a medic pack, or just organize all your different gear in there.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like that. That's really cool.
Obviously, we got the bigger packs. This is our 3-day pack, and this is like a scaled down version of that. The Condor, or the Convoy Outdoor Pack. Pretty similar, just in different sizes there.
Great.
We got these shoulder strap bags, little messenger bags too.
Oh, I love those things.
Yeah, a lot of guys like these, use them at the range or for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And as far as our like plate carriers, we got some new ones coming out this year as well. Right here, this is becoming popular to shave down all the way. It's the laser cut. Wow. So as you see, it's just a simple plate carrier. The back is the like that rubberized Hypalon, so it's going to resist tearing that open. Yeah. And then we had samples of that, and we were getting our fingers in there and trying to tear it open, and we were just pretty much trashing our fingers trying to trying to accomplish tearing it open. So you don't really have to worry about if you get it snagged that the whole thing's just going to rip apart.
Right.
Nice and simple, nice and lightweight. Now these here, both of these chest rigs here, these are still in the concept phase, but what we're trying to do is, not everybody wants all the MOLLE. A lot of guys don't need it, so it's going to come with just the hook and loop panel, and you're going to be able to either get this one, and it's going to hook inside there, so if you want that MOLLE, you can have it. We also make this one. It's got the 6 different AR magazines and then all the pistol magazine in front, and it's just gonna hook and loop right onto that front, so you don't have to worry about setting it up yourself in case this is something that you want. Now this one here is just going to be for plates only, but we're also going to make this one with the same idea, but it's going to also accept the soft armor as well as the plates. Okay. And then if you want, you can get the cover one for the side sappies. So pretty much, if you want to just start off simple, you can just buy that, and then you can just keep adding on to it later to pretty much make it into whatever you want. Right. Nice new little gym duffel bag. Yeah. Come over here, I'll show you some of our new apparel. Yeah. So this is our overcast soft shell jacket, or park I should say. It's kind of like our Summit Zero. So on the inside, it's just got that fleece lining. Oh, good. But we're also selling this. It's an actual real down liner, so that zips into the inside. So retail for both of these together is going to be probably around $200. Okay. Yeah. That's about normal. That's actually really good. Yeah. And that's the thing about Condor gear in general. That's why my subscribers have recommended that I come to this booth, is because y'all don't just make quality gear, but it's also gear that's also very affordable. And yes, it's going to cost more than 20 cents or whatever. Yeah. But that's just so great that you guys make products that everyone can afford and are extremely quality. And that's what we're trying to accomplish here. And things that people are actually going to use, Right. Not just something that, I'm going to be tactical on the weekend. This is stuff that you can wear around every day and not have to look, like some, weekend wear or anything. Right. I think that y'all do the perfect mix. It's one thing to be budget and to just buy cheap stuff. And you're like, this is only, this didn't cost me any money. Exactly. And then it breaks, either that afternoon. It's the price you'd be expecting to pay for this type of gear, but it's also good quality. So you're not going to have to be buying a new jacket every year because it blows out. Right.
in a lot of ways, it's better quality than from some of your competitors. From what I've noticed.
I always love to hear that.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, moving on. It's kind of like a, like undershirt.
Yeah.
And both this and our new combat shirts, it's got like a charcoal, like carbon thread. It makes it antimicrobial, so it's going to cut down on the odor and things like that. And it's also moisture wicking. So nice little undershirts or even workout shirts.
I like all the multicam. I see you got a lot of multicam options.
Very popular. So yeah, like I said, we got these combat shirts, real nice. Got the reinforced elbows. Here's a multicam one, and right behind you there, there's just an OD green.
Yeah. Very cool.
There's some apparel.
There's some tactical pants. I don't know if you want to speak on that.
What's that?
The tactical pants here.
Oh yeah. So these are the 610s. They kind of got a unique little pocket system. So on the edge here, it's reinforced. So a lot of people wear knives like I'm doing there.
Right.
Little pocket here. Put a knife, or actually we got a little pocket right there, so you can fit a smaller knife or maybe a little flashlight.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got the cargo pockets, and inside of those you got little. I believe these fit on AR mags. So you got a little separation within the cargo pants.
That is so cool.
And then another little pocket down here that, you'd be amazed at the things people tell me they use that for.
I'm in the military, so we have pockets inside of these pockets that I'm able to put just flash, like one of my bigger flashlights.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one big open pocket. Things. If you got multiple things in there, it's nice to be able to just separate them. So reaching in there at night, you know exactly where everything is, where your flashlight, where your keys are.
Yeah, but and like I said, in the military, those are the only pants that I have that have those pockets inside of pockets, and I'm not able to carry those items that I normally carry on my person in my uniform.
I was in the Marines, and I think cargo. I think they didn't have the separation, and I always wish they did.
Yeah.
Oh, and I believe even on the inside of the main pocket there, or just the front pocket, there's also another little pocket. Yeah, and you keep change or whatever, And then on the back side, on this style, it's like the double rear pocket, so down there, and then the flap opens up as well, so you got another pocket in there too.
That's cool.
So there's just pockets all over this thing.
Yeah, a lot of people in my niche, they like to keep handkerchiefs. Yeah, so like in their back, so they have handkerchief in one, and then maybe like a wallet in another. I don't know, just whatever you guys want to do.
Another thing I like about these is it's got this elastic panel. Oh, so just on the waist, it just makes it comfortable when you're moving around. Right. It flexes and moves with you. Yeah. So these are the 608s, and the ones I'm wearing right here are the 610 stealth operator pants.
Very cool.
Now they have I can't remember off the top of my head if these do, but I know these have it's like a little pocket on the inside, so if you have like the knee pad inserts, you can get in there on the inside and slip those in. And you don't have to have the whole separate, elastic knee pads there. You just slip them inside the pant.
Okay, cool. And then we all have an elite line too, as well. If you
saving the best for last.
Yeah. Okay, I'll follow you. It's getting wonderful. Everyone's excited to see all the new products here at SHOT Show.
Brand new coming out this year. This is our Condor Elite. Our website's already up. It's condor-elite.com. So what we're trying to do is just kind of step up our game as far as quality goes. So everything is going to be mil-spec, YKK zippers, 1000 denier, Cordura nylon. A lot of our backpacks, they've got the rhino skin on the bottom, so it's going to, you're scraping them around over time. If you got heavy things on the bottom, it's not going to tear out and blow out.
Right.
This is our bigger model. This is our Titanosaur Pack. I believe this one's 40 liters. So the quality's a lot better. This is that rhino skin I'm talking about on the bottom. Nice rubberized.
Oh yeah,
it's going to resist.
Feels very rubbery.
Wearing out and puncturing. I like this because on the bottom, it's got this nice big pouch there. Yeah. But it also unzips. So it just, if you don't want them separated, you just got a huge main pouch there.
Right.
And then just like with all of our...
It's easy to find something that's right there.
Just like with all of our other backpacks, we got little like soft line things for like sunglasses and stuff in there.
I keep my sunglasses in my bag.
And then on the other pockets, you got all the little dividers and organizers that you would expect from one of our backpacks.
Very cool.
Yeah. So this is the 40-liter one. This is the Frontier. tier. This one's 20 liters, so it's kind of like the little baby bird of that guy.
Right, yeah, maybe day pack.
Yep, got the sunglasses pouch. Yeah. All the little, zipper pouches, dividers, pockets that help you organize your stuff there.
Holds a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely a lot of room. It doesn't look that big from the outside, but once you get in there, you're going to be able to hold a lot of stuff. Things for documents, or even hold small laptops and slip into there, or like your tablets.
Right.
And then it's got the Molly, or the Molly on the outside, and on the back. What I like about these is we redesigned. So we got these the padding on the back, nice and ventilated, so you're going to be able to keep airflow. So on a hot day, your back's not going to get all sweaty.
Exactly. Yeah, these bags will be nice for in the summer in the hot weather. Yeah, I like the rubber on the bottom, because I mean it's like having a shoe for your bag. I mean, you have shoes because your feet are in the mud. My feet are probably a little muddy now, but your bags get muddy too, and beat up and stuff when you're out there.
No, I always in school, I always have my laptop in my bag, and it's heavy, and the corners are always like protruding out the bottom.
Right.
So that's the part that rubs, and on the corners it's
yeah.
always blown out, and the edge of my laptop's always hanging out hanging out the bottom.
Right.
Okay, so this is the Agent Concealed Sling Bag.
This is one of my favorite ones. Whenever I did the first walkthrough, I like this one a lot.
I like it because it's like the name says, it's very concealed. It doesn't look like your crazy tactical military bag. It's just a nice looking pack that you can wear around every day.
Right.
It's got a laser cut Hypalon right here on the front. So if you have any of your Molly attachments, you're going to be able to put those in there.
Yeah.
And it's a very strong and durable material.
Yeah, I was impressed by the quality of the material right here, because if this was something cheap, it might not last. But I mean, the material with here I heard that it was made from like raft material. Is that what that was?
Yeah, the Hypalon. I believe it started off as it's like the material they make those military like pontoons.
Right.
So this is just like a thinner gauge of that, because obviously you don't need like a
right. Well, yeah, you're not going to blow up a raft in the woods.
Yeah.
But yeah, the good quality though.
What's cool about this is it's kind of designed for to conceal a pistol. So on top of here, that zips down. It's got a nice soft liner, so you can get in there and have a pistol in there, so you can access it from the top as well as from the side right there too.
Right.
So yeah, just feeling it. Like I said, everything on here is made to mil spec quality.
Right.
And just the quality in general, everything, the craftsmanship is just at a higher tier. Yeah. Nice single sling in there for the crossbody. Little pouch there, so you can use a change and whatnot.
Didn't do it justice, just sitting on the shelf.
Okay, and right over here I'll show you the last thing is some
new flashlights.
Our new flashlights. So kind of on par with the lumens that you might get from like a Surefire.
Right.
You got the strobe. You got different intensity settings. You can see it on the wall there. It's just cycling through the intensity settings.
Nice.
So this is the C20, and then the little baby CO5. It's got a nice little belt clip there too, keep it from moving anywhere. Comes with a lanyard. So these are very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Also waterproof.
Waterproof. Yeah.
So on the bottom here, this is totally still in the concept phase, but this is going to be our new line of footwear. Now, when I first saw these, I was so excited to get my hand on a pair. What we're doing, they're pretty much waterproof, but obviously in the tongue area, you're going to be able to get water through if you're completely submerged. But the sole that's the polyurethane, but it's completely built into the boot. So you're not going to have that separation of the sole from the rest of the boot, because it's all built as one unit, and then the rest of the boot is
glued on.
Exactly.
Like some of my military boots. I mean, they're glued on, and just because of either training or exercises or whatever, it starts to wear off and starts to fall off. But this is amazing that it's actually integrated.
Those are.
Very lightweight. Yeah. This is like a tennis shoe or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to get my hand on a pair of these. And these colors right now, like I said, there's just concepts, and they're just you know, the colors of the material that were available at the time. But I even like the off colors.
They look cool too. I mean,
exactly.
this is, you know,
that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a nice, durable, quality, lightweight gear that you not only can you wear around town, but you know, if you decide to go out hiking or, you know, running and gunning, it's going to be something that's going to be good.
Right. So your wife won't yell at you because you're wearing something that looks goofy or too tactical or something.
And then, you know, obviously our, you know, solely dedicated military-looking boots, combat boots. These are, you know, 8 inches high. Nice quality leather.
Oh, nice.
Waterproof lining.
And those have that integration that's they're not glued on either. So those are going to last for a while.
Exactly.
All right, awesome. Well, I really appreciate you kind of doing like a little run through of this booth.
All your viewers all for your gear.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, my reviewers, they requested that I come to Condor. It wasn't, you know, I talked about the different booths that I was going to be visiting, and this is the one that they told me to go to. And just to kind of reiterate, there's the Elite one, and that's more of a, if you guys just want good quality gear, it doesn't matter what the price. Obviously, it's still not super expensive or anything, but you know, this is
It is going to have a higher price point just because a lot of the stuff is going to be made in the U.S.
Right.
It's all the mil spec, you know, highest quality materials that we can get our hands on.
Right.
So, you know, it is going to be the most quality.
Right. So if you want that, like, you know, just a really good value, and you're willing to pay a good investment, you know, this is the stuff for you. If you know this is your thing and you like to do this all the time. And then for people who this is just sort of maybe just a kind of more of a hobby, just more of an interest or whatnot, and they're just more budget oriented. You know, they have plenty. Condor has plenty of other gear available. So thanks once again. This has been real good, and I appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing these products come out. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.